Gas prices are still surging as the war with Iran intensifies. AAA reports the average price for a gallon of regular gas, it jumped 16% last week. Here at home, we are feeling the impact. In North Carolina, the average price per gallon is now $3.45. Average prices across the Triad not far behind at $3.30 in Guilford County, $3.31 in Forsyth, and $3.28 in Alamance. The spike in gas prices comes as the U.S. relies less on oil from the Middle East. Just over 5 years ago, the United States had about 20% of our nation's oil come from the Middle East. Now it's just 10%. In fact, Forbes reports the U.S. is now one of the world's top oil producers ourselves. So why are tensions all the way over there in the Middle East still pushing prices higher here? Jen Sullivan explains.
Tankers and oil depots in Tehran surrounded in thick, dark smoke Sunday, following a series of overnight U.S. and Israeli airstrikes. This was one of Iran's largest fuel storage facilities, and it's the latest example of how the war in Iran is disrupting the global oil supply.
This could end tomorrow. This could go on for another couple of months.
Mason Hamilton with the American Petroleum Institute says as long as this violence continues, gas prices will remain high. Sunday, prices for a gallon of regular gas jumped to $3.45. That's 47 cents higher than last week, according to AAA, and drivers are feeling the pain at the pump.
It's ridiculous.
I'm just barely, trying to get by with, putting 20 in, but that's not going to last all week.
This time-lapse graphic shows how traffic through the Strait of Hormuz has slowed dramatically since this war began, as vessels worry about escalating violence. Roughly 20 million barrels of oil pass through this key waterway every day. That's roughly 20% of the world's oil supply.
Gas prices likely continue advancing. Oil prices will likely keep climbing until that oil can move again.
The Trump administration, though, says they're not concerned about the surge in gas prices.
We want it back below $3 a gallon, and it will be again before too long.
Diesel prices are also surging, up 84 cents a gallon from last week. Many experts say that could have a stronger impact on the global economy since trucks rely on diesel to transport goods. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
So remember, it's not just the war in Iran, but the fear it could disrupt the global oil market that's driving up the prices.